who better than Heather Olmstead, the head coach of BYU Women's Volleyball, to preview tonight's match with us. Heather, nice to have you back in Studio B.
Thanks for having me.
We have a gift for you that I would like to extend to you very early. So
you.
we can start this interview off on the right note.
It's the new BYU Sports Nation shirt. We didn't give one to Jason Shepard the other day, but you get one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So there you go. Kalani Sitake wore it to his Monday press conference.
Did he?
So if you want to wear that
pressure.
in the warm-ups or whatever, feel free. Yeah.
Okay.
To the game,
I'll think
whatever.
about it.
We'll all be watching closely
Thank you
to
very
see
much.
what you do.
That'd be hilarious
No
if
pressure.
during the game you had that. There's no way, but we had to ask.
Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way and we're off on a good note,
Yes.
both of your star freshmen can now officially vote, Heather. McKenna Miller turned 18 yesterday. I saw her in the student-athlete building, and she was like, I'm legal!
Is that something you should yell out loud?
Mary Lake just turned 18 not long before that. Is the world ready for both of these young ladies to be 18?
We're ready. I'm ready. Everybody's ready. I think the great thing about birthdays and getting older is just getting wiser and more experience. So we're all ready. We're excited.
So much wisdom there, when you're 18.
Totally.
What? Your team's 14-2. I know you're coming off the San Diego loss, but you guys were right there in that. And we'll talk about San Diego in a second, but 14-2. What have you learned about your team thus far?
Yeah, I think just what a great job our team has done to get to this point. I think we've learned a lot about the team as a whole. We talk about our team, the strength of our team is our team, and so it's just been great to see everybody play together and fight together. And yeah, that San Diego match was a fun match last week.
Obviously, with a 14-2 record, it doesn't take long to figure out that you are not accustomed to losing very often this season or in your head coaching career for that matter. But what do you take away from that loss, and what did you learn about your team that you can utilize as an advantage moving forward in WCC play after a tough setback?
Yeah, we talked about things that we learned and obviously moments for learning and growth opportunities after that loss and even after wins. And so really the serve and pass battle is something we talked about when we want to have an advantage there. And so the great thing about San Diego was although we weren't on our serving or passing game, we're still in it. We had opportunities to actually capitalize in a couple sets. And that was an encouraging thing, is we weren't specifically good in those areas, but yet we were right in there and battling, and that was encouraging for our team to just say, hey, we can battle through nights where we're not going to be maybe on our game as well in certain areas and still battle with anybody in the country.
And two of those sets, and San Diego's ranked 6th, by the way, so that people know. And did they move up this week?
I don't think so.
Okay, so still top 10, and two of those sets were by 2 points. So the margin of error is just right there. But what do you think the league race is shaping up to kind of look like right now after you played maybe the best team in the league, or maybe you think you're the best team in the league?
There's still a lot of volleyball to be played. So I think there's some really good teams. Obviously, in a team we played tonight, St. Mary's. LMU, was up 2-0 in San Diego and let that slip away. They had a chance to beat San Diego in 3, 4 or 5. And Pacific's there. Pepperdine's a good team. Let's see, San Francisco, Portland, Gonzaga. We go there next week. I mean, it's a lot of volleyball to be played. So I think I'm not quite sure where people are going to fall, but of course we want to be at the top.
What challenges will St. Mary's present tonight in the Smith Fieldhouse for you?
Yeah, they've got a great coach in Rob Browning and his staff. They do a great job. They're a good serving team. They're scrappy. They play good defense. They've got some offensive options for them that are going to pose some challenges for us that we look forward to trying to figure out. So I think just more than anything, they're good volleyball. They have a high IQ level on their team, and so it's just going to be a battle from the beginning.
Yeah, I totally forgot Rob Browning, coach of St. Mary's, because he has that BYU connection. I believe did he go to school here? Was that the connection?
Yeah, coached here a little
Assistant,
bit. Yeah.
In the early 2000s, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Your team has some real veteran leadership in Boswell and Howard and others, but you still have these young guns, led by Miller and Lake. Mary named her knee brace. Can we talk about that for a second? Are you aware of this?
I'm not.
Okay, this is how do we know this and you guys don't? Because the players, and now you're in here, and we're like, she's named her knee brace Amber.
Yeah, we don't really talk about her knee brace.
Is it okay? Oh,
So-
does that mean we're done with this?
No,
Do
I
need to ask a
don't know
different
why we would talk about her knee brace.
Well,
but you can.
It's just funny. She named her knee brace. Is that weird or cool?
This is the first time I've heard of it.
So no answer.
I don't know.
I think the question is, are you surprised that Mary Lake would name her knee brace?
No, I think she's embracing that it's gonna be there for a little bit until she gets comfortable without it. And so, and I knew that going into the season, so I've never expected, her to, take it off at any point and be like, hey, I don't have the knee brace. We talked about that going in. And so, no, it's all good. Thanks for informing me.
Yeah, that's what we do. We inform people. She tore her ACL at the beginning of her senior year?
Yeah, last fall.
So you committed to give her a scholarship before that, right?
Yeah, 2 years before that.
2 years before that. When did you know she was awesome? Because a libero tears her ACL. That can be kind of a risky deal, right? Bringing her in, but you were like, oh, she's going to be awesome.
When she was a freshman and sophomore, and we watched her play and saw how competitive she was and saw her leadership at that age. And I love how loud she is and how she uses her voice, how she communicates on the court, how excited she is for her and for other players as well. So, there was no question with even that injury. We were going to stick with her through thick and thin.
Part of sports are injuries, and we're talking about Mary Lakes ACL that she has overcome, and she's performing at a high level, and you're dealing with some players that you thought you might have early in the season with Ronnie Jones and Cozy Burnett, but the replacements have been very good, and that, how do you not get excited about what your depth has been able to produce this season, given some key injuries?
Yeah, before even going into the season, we talked about how the strength of our team was our team. And so let's just talk about how great Lacey Haddock is. What a stud she's been. I ask her to play this position, she does it. I ask her to play this position, she does it, and she does it well. And so she's really stepped up. Hannah's come in and just really fit in nicely to our team and added some value, in the backcourt, passing and serving. And so, I think we've got a bunch of girls, and the challenge that we pose to them is that please be ready when your moment. It's your moment, and they're all going to get their moments. I don't know if it's early or late or if it's today or tomorrow, but you got to be ready when you have your opportunity, and I think the team's done a great job at embracing that.
The always fashionable Heather Olmstead may or may not be wearing her BYU Sports Nation t-shirt tonight. And we won't judge if she's not, but you can watch her and her team tonight on BYUtv. Listen on BYU Radio. 9 Eastern, 7 Mountain Time. Good luck, Heather. Let's give you some karma.
Awesome.
Karma, give it.
Yeah, and let's be honest, Jerem, she doesn't need fashion advice from us, right?
No, I'm not the fashion guy. I'm the plaid shirt guy.
You both look great.
Thank you. Wow. We'll bring you back again soon. Up next.